She was always a giver. She wanted to be the person to help her friends, and she was always, constantly worried about everybody.
She had empathy. She had empathy for other people.
I think Sarah would be so happy to know that we are helping others. She really, in her heart, wanted everybody to be happy. She loved life. She did. We are so grateful that we can keep her memory and her love of life alive and pass it to women that truly need support. We want women to have a second chance.
I had everything in the white picket fence, you know, the 3 boys and a husband and career, and, you know, life was good. You know, they brought me the greatest joy of my life. My son, he woke up one morning and had a limp, and from that we learned he had cancer, neuroblastoma tumor. We really thought we had it beat, so every day we lived to the fullest. When he passed, I felt defeated. Like many others who lose children, we choose the life of drugs and alcohol. You know, then you're missing work, you're not paying your bills, and it really spiraled out of control. My mother tells me now she would wake up in the middle of the night and she would dread the phone call that was going to say I wasn't alive anymore. That's how bad my life had got. And in 2002, I was divorced, had no job, I had no place to live, and I was arrested for drugs. All these things compiling down, that was my rock bottom. It strips you of every ounce of dignity that you possibly can have. Wow, that's not the person I wanted to be. Keeping sober was a step, but where do you go to stay sober and get your life back together? The YWCA Supportive Housing Program, that's who saved us. It was like a boot camp. 6 out of 7 days, I had some type of therapy. I'm telling you, every night, I know for a week, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd walk up and down the hall and thank Jesus and think to myself, what did I do to deserve this? I just kept feeling God. And every day there was another door that started to open for me.
What's special about the YWCA is they not only give a woman and their children shelter over their head, but they counsel them and they get them back on the right track.
It's not like they're just given this stuff. There's a lot of work involved. There's rules to follow. For your dollars to be going into a program like this, I can tell you the success rate is huge. So I was about 9,000 in the hole. I had no place to live. I had my 7-year-old boy. I mean, I'm painting you this really, really bad picture, but in 2 years in this, what I call the boot camp of the YWCA, that was turned full circle. I had my nursing license reinstated. Today I have a bachelor degree. I'm studying for a master's. Now this is the same person. Now this is 13 years later. It almost sounds like a storybook. With the loss of a child, you don't want their life to be in vain. You want it to have meaning. You want it to have substance. I'm sure that Sarah's parents thought out completely what their vision was for the dollars that they were going to raise, and seeing what that money is going to, it's huge to know that her life's going to go living on. And look how many lives that she's touching through this foundation, through the money, through the efforts. Look how many people that are going to be affected. And what is life about? Affecting and being an influence for other people. It's about your community. It's the giving back in your community.
Now we're gonna get your thoughts.
That was awesome. Everybody should try it once.
Cool.
Oh my God.